Washburn University's joy over one of its own going pro quickly turned to grief. An overnight shooting killed a current Washburn football player, Dwane Simmons, and injured former member of the team, Corey Ballentine, who was drafted to the New York Giants just hours before. 41 Action News reporter Mackenzie Nelson is here, and the family is just heartbroken, hoping for some answers.
That's right, Dia. It's not the call that the family was expecting. An evening that was meant for celebration quickly turned to tragedy.
At first, I just felt like they were just calling us all like, hey, congratulations and this and that. But then when he said, nah, Mr. Simmons is not good, we've been shot, and I just, like, my heart just dropped.
Friends and family of Dwane Simmons are missing their loved one and trying to wrap their heads around what happened.
I never thought my son would be gone this soon.
There was a shooting just before 1 a.m. in Topeka. Police responded and found Simmons dead. His friend and roommate, Corey Ballentine, was taken to the hospital. Ballentine is expected to make a full recovery. Simmons' dad says the two were celebrating at an off-campus party.
They were leaving. Some guys rode up, asked them if they had some smoke or some gas, like for sale. Dwane and Corey said no, and they just drove off and came back around and opened fire.
Ballentine told Simmons' dad they'd never seen the men before.
For someone to take him senselessly, he didn't deserve it.
Friends and family say Simmons was the life of the party.
That's what I will remember the most about my son. It's just his loving, funny spirit.
Very loved by everybody. You can tell with everybody here.
Simmons graduated from Lee Summit West High School and was a junior at Washburn studying mass media. After 2 torn ACLs, he was coming back for his senior year and looking forward to the future.
He was kind of an inspiration with coming back from injury. Always had an energetic smile on his face and brought a lot of joy to practices, workouts, whatever we were doing.
Ballentine is a senior and was selected in the 6th round by the New York Giants, becoming the highest draft pick in program history.
He'll move on and maybe play as an inspiration to Dwane and everything they've been through.
Simmons' parents ask anyone with information to speak up.
My son deserves justice, and please speak up. If you know anything, they have anonymous lines out there. Speak up.
He was well loved at Washburn, so if anybody hear anything, I believe somebody's going to say something.
The Simmons family said they're waiting to learn more information from the investigation before moving forward with any funeral arrangements.
All right, thanks, Mackenzie. Topeka police say it's crucial that anyone with any information on what happened comes forward. Today, empty beer bottles litter the yard of the home where that party took place. Neighbors say several college students live in the area, so parties are common. Cheyenne Mosier lives across the street and was on her front porch just an hour before that shooting.
I came back inside because it was getting crazy, but then it was like an hour or so later we heard the gunshots, and they were loud. There was a lot of them.
Mosier says the students in this particular house host a lot of parties, but they never get as crazy as it got last night. Police have no suspect information right now. That's why they're asking anyone who was at the party or who knows what happened to please come forward. The New York Giants and Lee Summit schools released statements on this shooting. You can find those and the rest of our coverage at kshb.com.